All right, everybody. Another wonderfully boring video by yours truly here. We've had a lot of conversations going about. There's been a lot of chat amongst the admins. We do read all the channel chatter and everything else. People wanting a schedule or a calendar or some means to be able to schedule, looking for group. We have Charlemagne, which most people do or don't use, or they're not familiar with it. And if they do, or if they are familiar with it, they go in and they just look up their stats: PvP, PvE, blah 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 blah, or what Zor got for sale or any of that stuff. Charlemagne has a event scheduler built into it. It's not 100% easy and it's not 100% user intuitive. We did explore going to Google Calendars and using Discal itself, not wrapped into Charlemagne to do it. However, to set up an event is quite cumbersome. There's a lot of steps. You have to create the calendar event, then you create the event, you give it the description, set the date, the time, and everything else. And then you have to go and figure out if you want to be able to schedule or specify which platform, the number of users, like if you're doing Menagerie versus a Nightfall versus a raid, you go from 3 to 6 players, yada yada yada. Well, inside Charlemagne, they do that for you. So what we did is we have now created, if you're seeing here on the screen, the mouse on the left side, under the bot channel, we have created Xbox Events Cal, which is the Xbox Events Calendar, PS4 Events Calendar, and the PC Events Calendar. This means that any of the events scheduled or requested will be by platform. Now, we're going to touch real quickly on this one because we still get questions. Discord is one clan with 3 platforms. Soon to be 4 when Google Stadia launches, but that won't really matter. We will not have the clans broken in. We will not redo the clans to be PC, Xbox, and PS4. We have way too many players that cross-save and bounce between PC and PS4, Xbox and PC, or even Xbox and PS4. We have a few players that do that. It's more common to see it from console to PC and back and forth. Less common to see it from console to console, but we have observed it in several of the members. So we're not going to change that. What we're going to try and do is change the paradigm and the way of thinking that our members have about how the Discord clan is run, or how we can use the tools here. Okay, first disclaimer, admins, we are going to try and set some stuff up. Okay, we have our hands full enough managing the clans, keeping everyone rolling, try to keep everyone happy, which is not going to happen. We can't make it 100% of the people happy 100% of the time. There's going to be some issues every now and then. We're going to try and hammer those out. We try to keep on top of things. So we've got our hands full. No one's paid. Okay, this is not paid. So we're trying to do everything we can in our off time to make your quality of life better as a clan member. So we spent some time talking about it. We went through it and got these, again, channels set up: Xbox events, PS4 events, and PC events. All right, so it's easy enough to go do, and I'm going to walk you through all this. I'm going to use the Xbox one. Now, you're going to have to remember the commands. You can go, I'm going to do a write-up later. It's not ready yet. That'll be pinned to the top of each one of these channels that shows you the basic steps. But essentially what you're going to do is you're going to do an exclamation mark, LFG, space, and create. Okay? And then you'll hit enter. Now, this is where it gets a little more intuitive. People might look at it and go, whoa, what is this? That's why I'm doing the video. All right? Right now, I'm not going to schedule a raid. I'm not doing Crucible and I'm not doing Gambit. I'm going to do other because I want to set something up for Nightfall. So I'm going to say other. Well, I can't click here. You have to click down here. That's how the Charlemagne apps took care of it. They did a lot of this hard work for us in the background. So now you can see we have Nightfall, or quests, or other, or strikes. Okay. Quest is usually a 3-man team. I was going to try and schedule a Menagerie, a heroic Menagerie run for working on Catalyst, and I'm going to do that here too in a second. We're going to go through this twice, but so for Nightfall, I'm going to come down here. I'm going to find Nightfall, and now you can see activity has been selected. It's check marked. Now I need to specify the time. So as you can see here, it says recommended format. I don't have to say time equals or anything. I'm just going to put in the time and the date. Okay, so I want to say run that at 7 o'clock p.m. I have to specify my time zone. If you don't specify your time zone, it's going to default to PT. I'm Central, so I'm going to say CT. And then the date today is 10/28. I'm going to hit enter. And Charlemagne's going to process that through. And now you can see I have activity check mark, time check mark. Now I need to add a description. So 100K, looking for 100K nightfall run. Okay, that's my description. Hit enter. Now your description can be longer, but that's all right. Now I have to specify what platform. Do I want Xbox, I want PS4, or do I want Steam? Right now I'm in the Xbox channel. I'm going to say Xbox. And then all of a sudden, there you go. I have set up a Nightfall looking for group run. I've scheduled it as a calendar event. Start time is 7 p.m. Central. The description is looking for 100K Nightfall run. Guardian is GMD Geek. 1 of 3. Okay, as soon as someone else comes down here and clicks on join, I can have a max of 2 more. I haven't tested to find out. There might be more than 2 that sign up. I think we can go past 2. We need more people to get input to show me if they can or they can't. That's just the way it is. But now there's the event. It's that simple, but it looks a little complex at first, all right? So now I have a 100K Nightfall run all scheduled on the Xbox in the events calendar for tonight at 7 p.m. Central. Now, if I want to, say, do Menagerie, I'm going to come into the PC events. I'm going to do an LFG create. I'm going to do another. And right here. And I'm going to do other. Again, I have to wait for the stuff to come down. You can't click your eyes. I always try to do it, but I can't. So I'm going to click other. All right. So I got to come in again and say 8 p.m. CT 10/28. Okay. I'm going to specify the time. Now I need a description. I'm going to say heroic. And then I always spell this incorrectly. Run for EIZANAGI burden catalyst. And I'm going to hit, that way people know what it's for. We're going to try and go and get that one. That's big for the Garden Salvation rate, okay? But hit enter. Platform. Wait. Oh, all right. Well, as the name, and now I got to put the description. So we got that. I'm doing this on PC or Steam in this case, as it's recognized. Now, what you will see is it doesn't give me Guardians joined because I didn't specify. Oh, excuse me. I didn't specify a quest. I didn't specify a Nightfall activity. This is one of those open ones. So there's no numbers and anybody can join. If we get more than 5, then we can, that puts us in contact with people on the PC, all that are trying to get the same thing accomplished. And all they have to do is come over here and click OK. Or you can unclick. Okay. And you can see how it'll change all that other stuff and go from there. Now, let's do one more. We can go for, say, raid. We're going to go back to Xbox. I have a PS4, but I'm not going to mess with PS4 because that would be one of the other admins. I'm just going to, again, LFG, create, enter. I'm going to go ahead and click on raid. It's going to come back. It takes it a minute. And you can see here they've already populated the Gardens of Salvation. Now, if you want to see the other ones, you click here on the arrow to go to the other one. So you get your Leviathan, 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 and it's Spire of Stars, Eater of Worlds, or whatever. This one here, the popular one right now, is Last Wish or Garden of Salvation. Now, the reason I say Last Wish has apparently been dropping pretty decent armor gear, meaning that the total number of values from discipline to int to strength, all that other stuff, is in the 60s to high to low 70s. So a lot of people have been going to that one. But a lot of people are also wanting Garden of Salvation. So I'm just going to come down here and say Garden of Salvations. Click on G for Garden of Salvations. The time, it's really difficult for people to see everything last minute, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to say, let's go ahead and schedule it for tomorrow after reset. Now, I'm not going to leave these up. This purpose is just for the video and for the walkthrough on how to do this. The time, I'm just going to say we're going to start at 7 p.m. Central, middle time. That gives people on the East Coast plenty of time to get done and go to bed on a regular time if it's during the week. And the guys on the West Coast, it's not so early that they can't make it. 5 p.m. might be pushing it, but you never know. Once people get used to using this and they get into the collusions with other members, it might be easier. So then I'm going to put the date in, description, garden, if I could type. Okay, we're just going to Garden of Salvation raid. I'm going to hit enter. And what I want to put in here is it's going to be Xbox. And then there you go. It's already said, it says Garden of Salvation. It says 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on the 29th. Okay? And it shows 1 person out of 6. So there's already 1 out of 6 filled up for the fire team since I'm the one that created it. I could probably leave it and leave that up to 6. But you get what I'm saying. Now, the other thing that we have to get used to, and the reason that we made this easier and broke it down, when we were just using Charlemagne looking for group, is all in one channel, and it was everybody's platform, so nobody knew what was going on because they didn't want it wasn't really easy or intuitive to see which platform was being discussed. Is here you can see the Xbox symbol where my mouse is at indicates that this is for Xbox. But because now we have the Xbox, PS4, and PC channels, it should make it a lot easier for people on each of those platforms to find and create, right? Either to create a activity or to find one. This is open for all members. So we're not going to have a separate Google Calendar. Everybody wants that. We need to get people in the mindset of a couple of things. Just because you're in a clan doesn't mean that you're automatically going to be invited to go do activities. People have to get to know each other. I joined Mesa's army pretty much a couple days after it was formed. I was not one of the original founders. I've worked really hard with Unforsaken Jay and the rest of the admins to try and help this develop into a better tool, because Bungie's clan limitation of 100 and the resources available at bungie.net is rather limiting. But even then, even when I was in a regular Xbox clan or a PS4 clan or anything, they weren't regularly scheduled. So if you could have 20, 30, 40 people in there, activities weren't regularly scheduled unless you were in a click group. If you had 4 or 5 buddies that you're running with, all of a sudden you're good to go for raids. If you have a couple buddies that you're running with regularly, that was your Nightfall Fire team kind of mischief and whatnot. Here, people are assuming, oh, I'm in the clan, and this is some of the stuff we've dealt with. Oh, I'm automatically going to get a party. I'm automatically going to go get my Nightfall done. I'm automatically going to go get accepted into a raid. Does not work that way every time. You need to develop relationships, make those friendships with other people in the clan. We try to facilitate that with the Discord chat channels and encourage and talking, encourage joining chat and voice chat and everything else to get those friendships going. I've made several friends since coming to Mesa's channel. It's a fantastic opportunity. It's one of the better, I think, opportunities as I've had in clans. It follows more of a note of like with the World of Warcraft clan that I'm in, where we do everything with voice chat and on a Discord channel, just because the tools that are provided by the actual game developer in this case are a little bit limiting and not current on the trends. That's why we're going to Discord. That's why we've been using Discord. So I say so a lot. I'm sorry about that. Anyways, we now have those split up a little bit more. I would love people's feedback on it. Please provide the feedback. If you don't give us the feedback, we can't make those corrections. So give me the feedback under admin help. Go ahead and tag me. I don't care, at GMD Geek, or you can tag Unforsaken J or any of the other admins, and the questions will get to me. But this is what we have in place. This is our solution for trying to get everybody the ability on each platform to schedule or find activities that they're needing help with, whether it be the raid, whether it be nightfall runs, whether it be master nightfall runs, master nightmare hunts, or just some quest grinds or catalyst farming, or trying to go after some specific things. Like I know Unit X had a group of guys yesterday or last night that they were running through trying to work on getting Outbreak Prime. I'm going to be scheduling a couple heroic 0 hour Outbreak Prime runs to finish off my catalyst. It's at 20%. I need 3 or 4 more runs to finish it off. Can't remember how much percentage you get, but you know, that's where it's at. That's what we're trying to facilitate here and set up. So again, remember just a couple takeaways. Please use this. There will be a pinned instruction shortly. I'm finishing that up. I wanted to get the video out before my wife got my wife got home with my kids, and you guys couldn't hear me over my kids screaming in the background. Okay. The other thing is, remember, socialize with your fellow Mesa Army people, whether they be on Xbox, whether they be on PC, whether they be on PS4. You can see right now there's 5 on the Xbox, 8 on PC, 2 on PS4. Admins don't show which one it is because it dumps us under founder or admin, but we're on there. You can if you click on the person's name, it'll show you what platform they're on. I am just doing Xbox and PC. There are others that do. I think Mesa's just we haven't defined his. Where is black on both? Yeah. Well, anyways, you can see what platform they're on. Just because it doesn't show them here, it might show them on PC. That doesn't necessarily mean they're not on PS4 or on the Xbox. Make sure to socialize. Make sure, because several of these people I know bounce back and forth between the two. It just defaults to your primary, what you want. So socialize. Don't be afraid to ask. And remember, not everyone's used to using Discord. It's still a developing process, and we're trying to nurture it. We're still a relatively young clan, and we're trying to give you guys as much tools as possible to be able to set up your own successes. Again, the admins may create the occasional event. Some of us will try to set up something once a month or maybe twice a month, looking for certain things. But we're going to put the specifics, since there's so many numbers. We have over 300 people. Admins especially can't be setting up raids for everybody 24/7. It's not something that we're capable of doing. So you're going to have to form your own groups. You're going to have to get to know people and make that happen. We're giving you guys the ability to do so. And if you've got questions about it, please let us know. We're going to try and help and encourage some of the more experienced Garden of Salvation raiders set up raids to where they can lead those raids and teach, whether it between our Mesa Army Discord channel or getting some of those guys that are on Mesa's channel to come over and help as well. So that's another quick side note before this video gets too long. I would like to touch base on, we're 18 minutes real quick. YouTube channel, Mesa channel subscribers. They get into Mesa's Discord. That is to support that. The money that you guys are paying goes to support Mesa and his ability to create content. Gives you access to his Discord channel and all that entails. This is our ability. We worked with Mesa to form the clan. It's a perk. It's not the phone. It's not all the rewards. It's not everything you get out of being a subscriber to Mesa's channel. It is a perk. We're trying to make it facilitate a great clan and grow a great community. We've got a whole lot of great people. We appreciate everybody that's here. Just please be patient as we iron out the bugs and try to figure out the best course of action for everything and to get everybody happy. And remember that this is not Mesa's main Discord. Mesa associates with us. We have it okay to be able to run the Mesa Army name. And he does participate, and he raids with people on a regular basis from his channel. Pops over here. Everybody here, mostly, if you're here, that means you're actually a channel member on his side and have come all across. It gets a little confusing because there's 2 Discords, but this is where the clan members, those that have come into the clan, are going to do. We're going to try and schedule all the activities and get everyone together and everything else. In Mesa's main Discord, he does have LFGs and everything, to where people that are in a different clan, not a Mesa Army clan, but a different clan, but are still a Mesa fan and Mesa member and everything else, are able to get together, talk, and form raids. I have been able to accomplish the Garden of Salvation raid 3 times because of Mesa and because of his Discord channel. and the friends that I've made here, I've ran all three of those were with the composite of Mesa Army clan members and other clan members as well from a different clan. So just a big, keep that in mind. One of the cool things about Discord is it doesn't restrict us to just within our realm. Okay. Again, if you've got questions, please let us know. Any of the admins will be happy to answer. I'm usually on most of the time. Please forgive me if it takes me a little while to respond. I might be busy at the time, but I try to answer as quickly as possible. Again, I appreciate everyone's help, support, and understanding as we work all this stuff out. If you have suggestions, please leave me a feedback under admin help right here and tag me with @GMDGeek, okay? Then I'll be able to respond and know what you got questions. Just tag me and say, hey, calendar events, and give me a question. The wife's vacuuming, so that's for me to wrap it up. And everyone have happy hunting, and don't let your ghost get shot.